Jason's gonna spin it and spin Wortley with him.
Oh no! Oh, trouble for Powell! He spins it! The crash, the big one! And here comes 2 for 1.
To the inside, they're 3 by 3. That looks for turn 3. Oh no, he moved up! Oh no! And here comes Wong.
The pass.
For the crossover. Gonna move behind, can't do it.
Checkered flag. Tyler Mallon wins at Atlanta.
The online racing network proudly presents NACOS. It's the second season. We're getting ready to get underway right now. The tryout races going on here this afternoon, and we are glad to be here with you covering all of the action. Jacob Hitz, the only guy with you here right now as we get set to cover the first practice race of many between some of the prospect drivers. We'll pull that up right on your screen right there. There's the entire list of those eligible to come into tonight's race, trying to find a spot in the NACOS second season. There are also some regulars that you've seen throughout last season here as well. Happy hour going on as we speak, and the final moments of that are going on right now. We'll take you live to the racetrack. And there you can see as we pull that up off the screen, the cars going around as we get set here. Follow the 27 car around a little bit. And we'll get set to go. And I have no idea who's in what car, specifically because since they're not in their official schemes, I've got different numbers up in front of me than what they should be in. And pictures aren't working for some of the others. So, I don't know who's who. Anyways, happy hour has come to a close, and it is almost that time to get ready to go for the race. As there you see the 22, that is Andres Molina that went around. And that 22, meanwhile, here's a nice little battle between the 4 and the 83. I don't know who's who. Actually, I can pull this up. Of course, you can see it on your screen for right now, but that's Pedro Villar out in front, Roger Ray in the 83 there. And now it's time to go to race. So we'll switch on over to this and pull up our ticker as we get set to go. I can pull this up and you can pretty much not see it. Roger Ray on the pole. His lap time of 14.4 flat to give him the pole. Jason Hubbard, returning driver, to his outside. Then Travis Rolone in third in that 55. Then the 2, Tommy Bordeaux. 54, Darren Ingram. Yep, and then the 06 of Huang Do. Then behind them, Tyler Mallon in the 77. No, Pantalica in the 77. It's the 18 of Tyler Mallon to his outside. Then in the next row, in the 53, Ben Easterday to his outside, the 27, Nathan Chiani. Then behind them, in the 89, Carter Friesen. And on the outside in that octane missing number thing, that's the 99 of Michael Cozy Jr., also known as Winval. Then behind them, a sideways number 1. That is Jonathan Fitzwater to his outside.
Highway Patrol, 75 years of service.
Command.
Gentlemen, start your engines.
Couldn't get through the whole roster. However, there are 24 cars on the racetrack right now as we get set to go. Cars are rolling. No good camera angles at this racetrack, but we will do our very best and see what happens. Pace car is in. 30-lap race here at Saskatoon. Field is in turns 3 and 4. Green flag will be in the air. And the first NACOS test race is underway. Really late green flag as the field fans out and heads for turn number 1. 3 wide already for second, and behind them still 3 wide. Make it 4 wide as the 18 falls to the back. Everybody single file through the first time through 3 and 4, and it's the 83 of Roger Ray ahead by 3 car lengths coming out of turn number 2. 1 car really slow on the bottom. It's the 54 of Darren Ingram the second. He loses another spot to Huang Do, who's on the outside. Everybody continues to make it work as we've now completed 2 laps. here at Saskatoon. There's the wide shot of all the cars, all of the carnage. As of now, nobody has brought out the caution. Everybody single file in the first couple of spots. A nice little battle here between the 55 of Travis Malone and the 02 of Tommy Bordeaux. He looks very sharp in trying to get in to NACOS for this second season. Meanwhile, behind them, here's Tyler Mallon looking to the inside of Darren Ingram. Mallon did make a start last year at Iowa, did not get the win. Bordeaux trying to fight his way in. Ingram trying to fight his way in. Same with the 77 of Pantalica on the bottom. Car on pit road, it's the one of Jonathan Fitzwater. He pulls into his box. One car really wide already as we've got some lap traffic going on here. There's a car going up into the wall. It's Brockovite. Still really slow, and now another car around up against the outside wall. That's Ryan Tovar. Another one trying to fight his way in. Some slow cars early on. Here's another one. That's Ben Fanning. He's got some pressure from Huang behind him. Meanwhile, it's all Roger Ray, Jason Hubbard in second, about 3 car lengths back. Then behind them, the 02 of Bordeaux. He looks very, very strong in this, his first unofficial NACO start. Most likely his first official NACO start will come in a couple of weeks. Another car around. That's Fanning again. Still rolling. They're 3 wide. They're coming off turn 2. Brockovite is dead slow. Bounced it off the wall. Everybody's still rolling. I mean, crawling around this racetrack. Almost like he's pacing out there. As the leaders go by him once again. As right now he sits. Well, Fitzwater retired. Tovar 3 laps down. Fanning 2 laps down. Brockovite now 2 laps down. And now a battle for second as here comes Bordeaux underneath and passing Hubbard for second spot. So move Tommy Bordeaux in that 0-2 into the second position as he tries to chase down the 83 of Roger Ray. And he's got the 32 right in front of him. 32 belonging to Ryan Karp. Karp moves to the high side. 42 car is also there. That belongs to J.J. Dalton. He gets out of the way. The 4 car gets out of the way. That's Pedro Villara. Oh, and Hubbard is sideways and gets hit by Huang, and around he goes. Loops it around, gasses it, gets to the inside of the track. He'll fall from third all the way towards the back of the field after he got a tap in the rear from Huang. Let's take a look at the replay. This is coming off turn 4 in the battle for third. Jason gets loose there on the inside of the 32 of Ryan Karp. And then he comes down the racetrack out of the throttle, and Huang gets into the back of him. Not enough time to react. And it sends the 25 into a spin. Great job by the 55. Travis Malone to avoid him. He's a regular from last season. Remember, he won at Milwaukee a season ago. As we try to find the leaders now. Cars colliding almost, coming off a 2. And there is Huang getting right up to the bumper. The 97, that is Sam Slosarski, who's just trying to hang on, trying to make his way in. Tyler Mallon now right behind him. Mallon goes to the inside and gets through just fine and dandy. And Tommy Bordeaux is catching Roger Ray right now as we are past halfway here at Saskatoon in the first of what will be many tryout races for the NACOS second season. So 2 new drivers to the roster are going to fight it out here as they come off turn 2. Slow car out of the way. It's Ryan Tovar in the 87. Here's the 0-2 trying to close that gap. It's down to just about 2 car lengths. Lap traffic still continuing to be a factor for the leaders. Bordeaux appears to have a great run through 1 and 2 as he almost catches the wall off of 2. Still digging pretty hard now. Out of turn 4. Still chasing down that 83 of Roger Ray, who has been great in other series. A familiar name to those of you that have seen some ORL action and some others. Another car around coming off turn 4. That's Winval. He gets it rolling as other cars are coming. Look out, everybody. One car slides it under braking. It's Tovar. He's got some pressure now from behind. He slides up into the 4, into the wall, and upside down goes Vieira. Pedro Vieira rides the wall, gets it back on the wheels. More trouble, turn 4. That's Huang, and he gets hit. Huang Do goes around, and I believe he was in third. It is pandemonium, trouble off turn 2, and this is right in front of the leaders. Ray makes it through. Here comes Bordeaux. He makes it through. Under 10 laps to go. And the caution is out. We're going to set up a finish here after a massive crash coming off of turn number 2. That caused a bunch of cars to get sideways, including Michael Cozy Jr., win Val in that 99. Believe it all started with him here. No, he just got collected. It was up in front. Tovar got rear-ended by the 77. That's Pantalica got into the back of him. Huang makes it through just fine. And then Hubbard sends Winvow up into Pantalica, right in front of the leaders. A little bit of physics lacking, and Ray barely made it through. Pantalica then went up and slapped the outside wall, drove right down the racetrack, and got hit by McGraw. In the 15, we've got a car round coming off turn 4. That's Fanning. How did he spin it? Oh, he just looped it around trying to slow down. Everybody trying to get in line. Hubbard on pit road, the only one to pit. I have no idea when we're going green. All I know is we're not green, so I can turn that off. Field comes through 3 and 4. Huang is on pit road. Not going green this time. We've got 5 to go here at the start-finish line. Roger Ray out in front. I still didn't change the numbers. I'll have to do that at some point. We've got the basic numbers for now. The fonts will be in by the start of the season. As we get ready to try and finish this thing up here from Saskatoon. Off turn 4. Green flag, here we go. It's a 5-lap dash to the checkers. Make it a 4-lap dash. Off turn 2, everybody makes it through. Bordeaux trying to catch Roger Ray. 3 to go, some contact in the back. Everybody makes it through as Molina slid up the racetrack a lot. Now he sends it in on the bottom of the 89. And he's blinking around a ton, and somebody looped it right in front of the leaders on the apron. It's Tovar. Another car sliding it out of the corner. Sluskarski, meanwhile, the 55 gets really sideways. That's Rallone. He's able to hang on. 2 laps to go. No, the white flag's out. That's the white flag. Battle for third. Mallon and Rallone. Rallone on the bottom. Car around on the back straightaway into 3 and 4. Roger Ray wins at Saskatoon. And a big slide of the line. They're crashing. Down into turn 1 as Easterday made contact with Mallon. Everybody just limping it across the stripe. Pantalica around. Down on the front stretch just past the start-finish line. Another car parked up against the wall after the race. And Roger Ray gets it done, finishes second ahead of Tommy Bordeaux. And a great debut for them, as I'm sure we'll see them a lot more in the future here from Saskatoon. That does it for our coverage for this race, our coverage for the night. We may be back in the future with more of these races. However, we will see you tomorrow here on ORN for the Dash for the Clash, and then the Clash from the Daytona Road Course for the Online Racing League race as they get ready to start their season. We'll see you then. From all of us here, I'm Jacob Hitz. Thank you so much for watching. Take care and good night.